And what are we going to learn about who Tamara is? That's my dying question.
You're presupposing that Tamara has a fairy tale character. I don't know that that's the case. It may be, it may not be.
I'm curious as how things are developed in the TV writers' room. That's why we're here. Can you give a snapshot of the TV writers' room of Once Upon a Time?
Yeah, by the way, guys, I have to leave in 20 minutes to get to another 2:30 panel. So I think we're going to do a lot of me, and then we're going to put, so it's not just me like hugging it, just like, I'm just going to pass. What was the question? TV writers' room?
Yes, give us a snapshot of Once Upon a Time writers' room.
Once Upon a Time has a fantastic writers' room. We have a team. The showrunners are a team, a writing team. Eddie Kitsis and Adam Horowitz. And when there's a writing team in this town, you split your salary, you split your job. Technically, a boss can't say, like, you go to editing and you go to the stage. Like, they have to always be doing the same thing. They're treated as if they're one person. And when people say how many people are on a staff, if you've got a team, like, you sort of count them as a one person. And so Eddie and Adam are our boss. And they sit at one end of the table. And David Goodman, who was the writer's assistant on Buffy, sits next to me, and Andrew Chambliss, who I worked with on Bell House, sits across from me. And there's 2 women and like 5 men, or no, 3 women and 5 men, so it's a really nice balanced room. And we just sit there all day and talk about story. And we laugh and we write things on the board and we cross them out and we have great big huge ideas. And Eddie and Adam sit there and listen to everything we say, and then they turn it around and make it more brilliant, and then it goes up on the board. And that's what we do all day long.
So you've compared a writer's room to a sleazy hotel room where stories are made. Is that something considerably to Once Upon a Time?
Yes, I mean, I guess, like, a sleazy affair in a smoky hotel room, like, it's messy. You don't want to tell people what happened there. Nobody took pictures. Yeah, it's got stuff in common. Yeah.
I'm interested in how things are developed. Stories and ideas are talked around in the writers' room team?
Well, if any of you belong to a writing group where you sit with your friends, and probably a lot of these young people up here with me, like that's one of the things you do when you're starting out as a writer, is you just sit with friends and go, okay, I'm working on a spec pilot about my childhood, or I'm working on a spec episode of whatever it is, Once Upon a Time maybe. And you sit and go, I was thinking this might happen. And somebody else goes, oh, what if that happened? It's just that. It's just that with a conference table in the middle.